So another Q&A here. Here we have Chance, and Chance asks, what are your thoughts on raw lifters using equipment, parentheses, single-ply equipment, as a tool to overload? The athlete had no intention of competing with any equipment, raw only. So Chance, my answer to that is no, I would not recommend that at all because training the equipment, it's a different technique and a different groove as far as when you're lifting the weight on the concentric phase and also the eccentric phase. So using the single ply equipment, it's very specific to that that particular division in powerlifting. So I would not use that as a form of overload again, just because the technique and the groove are completely different from a raw lift. So there are other ways that you can use overload. So for example, the Norwegians, they like to do reverse band squats, and I've seen also Taiwanese and also the Russian lifter Andrei Konovalov. They actually do high box squats. I don't know how much that would help the raw lifters, because those two groups of lifters, the Taiwanese lifters and also Andrei Konovalov, they train for single ply powerlifting. And let me give you the backstory on the Taiwanese team. So I asked why they were doing the high box squats, and the reason I got, because I was there in 2011 in the summer, and they were I guess gearing up for one of their national competitions. And I asked why that they were doing the high box squats. It was because they were trying to train. Again, this is 4 weeks prior to the competition. They're trying to train the top end of the squat. So after that, they would do their equip work in the squat. They would take all their equipment off and do really high box squats with maybe 100-105% of their 1 rep max. So I found that interesting, and they only do it a few weeks out from the competition. So that's the reason behind that. So I mean, likewise, you can do heavy eccentrics. So you can, for example, you can pile on 95-100% and then just do a slow eccentric on the way down to the hole, and then drop it on the supports or the squat pins of the squat rack. Or you can do the reverse band squatting. Or for example, you could implement the box squats that aren't to full depth to overload. But keep in mind that because the equipped lifting, it bounces you out of the hole essentially. So you won't get that, outside of the technique and the groove, you won't get that type of, I guess, maximization of stretch reflex when you're transitioning from the concentric to the eccentric. From the eccentric to the concentric when you're squatting. So I wouldn't rely on the equipment as a tool to overload, because again, it's a totally different movement. So that's my short answer. So that's it, and I hope that helps, and thanks for watching.